Brimstone. Your stereotypical grizzled war vet from the United States. The definition of knowledge through experience. And trust me, he's had experience knocking off a few heads. Pair this with an iPad, his bracer, that has full control over effortless utility that can win games on their own. What up guys, my name is Dorshi, and today's video we're going to be talking about if you are a Brimstone player. Many are brought to believe that Brimstone is a bland and boring character.
Just tasteless, drier than Mark's personality.
That being said, my opinion on the matter as someone whose most used character in ranked is Brimstone is that they are very correct. But if your idea of fun is pointing and clicking, he's your guy.
Smoke's down. Open up the sky. Well, beacon down.
If you need a 15-minute video to tell you what Brimstone's abilities do, you're watching the wrong video. 4 abilities, 60 seconds, go. First ability, Stim Beacon, 100 credit costs, can hold a max of 2 per round. Throw down an invulnerable beacon that boosts combat stats by 10% in a radius, the most relevant being a 10% increase in firing rate. Second ability, Incendiary, 300 credit costs, shoot a Molotov that leaves an area of effect damage over time. Third ability, Sky Smoke, 100 credit costs, can hold a max of 3 per round. Click on your bracer's map to deploy a smoke, lasts 15 seconds. Ultimate ability, Orbital Strike, 6 all points needed, launch a massive laser airstrike that deals 120 damage per second after a 2-second windup.
We have a crossfire, Matt.
Right, cat.
One enemy remaining.
Many consider Brimstone to be the Counter-Strike mascot of Valorant since he does wield similar utility to CSGO's with his Sky Smokes and Incendiary. A huge difference from their CSGO counterparts is that they are much easier to execute, with Sky Smoke being a literal point-and-click ability and the Incendiary staying relatively the same to Molotovs in CSGO. Couple this with his Orbital Strike, which completely shuts down large chunks of the map, and you have the purest definition of a controller, an expert in slicing up dangerous territory to set their team up for success. Brimstone can be a formidable defender, using his smokes to deny information, a molly that can wreak havoc in choke points, and an ultimate that's basically a juiced up version of his Incendiary. But a huge hole in his defense can be exposed if you disrespect his smokes. If the smoke is not stacked with a molly, pushing his smokes with a couple of teammates or with a great timing can easily overwhelm Brimstone. This is caused by Brimstone's lack of abilities that can truly hard stuff a push, such as Sage's Slow. Other agents can work around this by using their flash to force a potential play, like Phoenix, or a movement ability to reposition, such as Jet. Brimstone unfortunately lacks all of these answers. But not all hope is lost as a defending Brimstone, since there's this beautiful concept called playing retake, where you can see the bomb site in exchange for keeping valuable resources for the retake after they establish control. The resources usually include your health, your abilities, and specific areas of map control that are necessary for a retake to happen. A good example of this would be giving up A site on split but falling back to a safe spot near the back of Heaven to keep Heaven safe so your teammates can rotate through if needed. The reason why this concept is so relevant to Brimstone is because his abilities are insanely valuable during a retake, since they can easily neutralize common post-plant positions when pushing into the bomb site.
Woo! Let's fucking go!
Despite being a simple character, you can leverage your abilities in some unique ways to spice up your gameplay. Let's take his Stim Beacon for example. If you leave the beacon's range, you still retain the combat stim for at least 4 seconds. Combine this with the fact that the stim's range can be activated vertically and you have some insanely powerful setups that enable your teammates to get involved. However, always keep in mind that the stim's positioning relative to your opponents because they can also receive the combat stim buff as well. A concept that many smoke agents are familiar with is one-way smokes. Essentially, they are smokes that are placed in odd angles to allow yourself to see your opponent without them seeing you. This is usually caused by the elevation difference between yourself and the opponent. Here is a Dorshi original to show you how these angles work. Just be wary that these smokes can easily be abused if they know where to pre-fire based on the smoke's position. You are a Brimstone player if you want a very simple character that has extremely potent control, You like to have the ability to execute an attacking strategy with your own utility. You like having an ultimate that can auto-win you around if placed correctly. You like to command your teammates and create a well thought out plan. Or you're a boomer that just wants to still hang with the kids. If you like the video, make sure to catch me live on Twitch. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your day.